Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of the very common and yet frustrating struggles as a creator, a creative individual, a person who produces on a pretty regular basis, regardless of what that creation may be. Now, it may be writing, it may be songwriting, it may be video producing, whatever it may be. I think creative individuals tend to experience pretty similarly to one another. A burst of energy and then a dip of energy. And I want to tell you that if that applies to you and that's something that you can relate to and something that you have experienced, you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you. And this is what I thought at the beginning when I started experiencing this to myself. I thought, what's wrong? Is something going wrong? Like, am I doing something wrong? Am I missing something? But then I studied Nietzsche, and I studied Nietzsche's pattern of work and his experience as a creative individual, as a pioneer of original philosophical thinking, which must have been extremely taxing and demanding of him and his mind and his energy. And what he tended to experience was that he'd write like 100 pages of his book in one single sitting. In an hour long, he would write most of his work. And then he would have like a week where he just went completely silent, where he was completely burnt out, exhausted and drained. I think this is normal because creative energy builds up, and then once it is let out, once it is channeled, once it is transmitted into something, it is left. And so there is a hole, an empty void that remains. And that void must be replenished through rest, consumption, contemplation, and solitude. At least that's what I've experienced recently myself. And so I just want to bring this knowledge to you because I think it's important for us to recognize that this is a normal part of the creative experience, because when we are able to recognize that, we are able to become comfortable with it. When we expect something, it's usually easier for us to deal with. Forearmed is forewarned. And usually it's the unexpected blow that lands the heaviest, which is a quote by Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, in regards to wrestling and fighting, which is 100% true. I can testify to that as per my martial arts experience. If someone's really winding up on a big overhand, but you see it coming and you're potentially able to lift your guard up or move with the punch or slip it slightly, then it's going to hurt far less than a punch with far less force put into it that you just don't see coming. Those are the ones that do the damage. Those are the ones that catch you off guard and therefore make you fall. And so I think it's important to expect this part, this fundamental part of the struggle as a creator. And I also think it's completely impossible for us to be creating all of the time. We need rest. We need consumption as well. We need to read. We need to study new material. We need to think about new ideas. We need to spend time with ourselves in order to recharge our creative energy. And if we don't give ourselves that valuable and necessary time, then we will burn ourselves out even more so than when we simply create and our creative energy is depleted. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I hope it helped. If you did enjoy this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. It really helps me and helps this channel reach more people like you. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.